Welcome to another episode of 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined as always with the coach. Coach, came out early, established that good line, put some points on the board. We were feeling really good at halftime when we crowned our king and queen.
Well, it was a good way to get started, especially coming off a tough loss from the week before. I think our men responded favorably to where we were. Offensively, probably had our best night of the year. Defensively, a little shaky there early. We gave up 21 points midway through the second quarter, and then our defensive staff, Coach Stubbs and all those guys came in and made some adjustments, actually started making some on the field before halftime, and from there on it was a shutout. So played very well.
Yes, we're so proud, and we want to congratulate our king and queen. They looked handsome and beautiful in all our court. All the way down to our little mascots. They were adorable too. So want to thank everybody involved in putting together homecoming. But there was another standout person from the night too, which is our Optim Player of the Week. Coach Brennan McCloud, big baby. I was talking about you pre-show about how he's a gentle giant when you're just interacting with him during the day, but he can change real quickly out on the football field.
Well, Brennan's continued to get better now. He started last year as a sophomore, now he's a junior, and he graded out 93% the other night. There were a lot of guys who played well on offense, but for an offensive lineman to grade out 93%, that's really getting it done. So couldn't be more proud for the big nasties up front getting some recognition and big baby Brennan McCloud leading the way.
Yes, and I told Coach Ingram, I said, y'all need to keep feeding them big boys. They ate the other night.
They did a good job, and we're excited to see if we can continue to just grow off of that this week, Jay.
Yes, sir, and we have to. But first, we want to thank our friends from Optim for giving us the chance to highlight Brennan and all our players of the week. Also want to thank them for all that they do on the field, during the game, during practice. It's just a great service, and we're thankful for them as partners. But, Coach, Region play returns this week, and we have to head on the road this time around to go play Jefferson County. I know the season might not have worked out like they wanted necessarily, but we got to be ready to play some football.
Well, the biggest message to our football players yesterday was we've only been on the road one time this year, and it didn't work out real well. So was it our lack of focus? Was it because we couldn't handle a little bit of change in our routine? Let's find out if we've matured and gotten better as a football team since the last time we went on the road to ECI. Because if we're going to make a run at it this year and have a chance to go deep in the playoffs, looks like we're probably going to be on the road. So at the end of the day, we've got to learn to handle that task also.
Now talk about Jefferson County and the things we've got to do this week to ensure we get a region win.
Well, I think just continue to improve on the things that we got better on last week. Take care of the football, obviously. Don't turn it over. Offensive line, be really strong up front. And then defensively, we've got to continue to improve in our secondary and our pass coverage because they're going to spread us from one side of the field to the other, a lot of empty sets and that type stuff, and throw the football on us. So just overall continue to build off of the success that we had last week.
Yes, and we need your help to build on that success by traveling out to Louisville and taking part in the football game this Friday night. 7:30 is your kickoff. Jefferson County's not going to be a slouch. We used to be rivals. We used to play each other real tight, and so I know you.
I don't expect it to be any different. You know, I look at Jefferson County. They've got a first-year head coach in Marlowe East. J.B. Arnold stepped down up there after about 21 years of service to Jefferson County. He's now their athletic director and not coaching anymore. But they've gone through some growing pains as Marlowe tries to instill his program. But I look for that group up there to come and compete, to play 4 quarters, because that's the type of person he is as their leader and their head coach.
Well, we hope that you'll show up this Friday night up in Louisville as we take part in another region contest. And we hope that you'll show up every Tuesday on 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes.